Alright, let us begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to BC Studios, and welcome to my latest video. We'll be taking a look at the Peak Design Outdoor Sling 7-liter. Mostly, I do have the 2-liter. We'll talk about it just for a little bit, but I was really interested in the 7-liter because for me, 7-liter is about the perfect size for the amount of gear I want to carry, but of course the shape and the design of the bag makes a big difference. And Peak Design did have, I think, like a 6.5-liter sling, and that was a bit too small. I ended up going with the 10-liter that I actually like. It's slightly bigger than I liked, but it just fit the way I like to carry things. So I was interested in seeing what the 7-liter would do, and I had a good time with it. If you could see right here, it's they have more than one color, obviously. The black one is nice. It has these little gold accents. Even like the pull tabs here are kind of like these gold earth tony kind of hits to it. So in terms of the look of the bag, awesome. I like this little extra little loop in the bottom here. You can either cinch it, I'll show you a little bit later, to make the bag a little smaller, or you could put like a tripod or a jacket or something like that. I'll also insert me carrying this so you can sort of see the size of this. I'm 5'5", and I think I've seen people like even 6 feet or taller, and it looks really nice on them, depending on how much you pack it out. The strap is nice. One of the things I liked about the strap is that it is removable, so it uses that Peak Design. I don't find it that easy to remove, but some people seem to like be able to snap it on and off like nothing. But I do like that you can take this off, and you can actually just use this as a packing pouch if you wanted to. Has a really thin kind of a grab handle, but because this is a 7-liter, you don't really need this that strong. And then they have a little back pouch area here that isn't zipped. It would have been nice if it was zipped, but it's not. And then they have this little, you can see the texture on here, just so when this is on your back, on your side, you can help to keep your back cool. And let's look at it from the side here. And so you can square it up. I do have the packing cube in here, so that's why it's so square, and that's why when you pack it out, I think officially on the website it says 7.5-liter, but this is pretty massive if you don't put anything in here. Really comfortable strap here, very easy to clip open or close, but it's nice and thin, which is what I like. As well as the adjusting is really easy. The extra bit of string tucks back into the bag in these corners here, so that's really nice. And then the front zippered area here, contrasting color. Thank you. I hate black bags that also have black interiors. You lose things in here. You do have the key lash in here somewhere. There you go. So you can put your keys in here, and thank you, it's plastic instead of metal. Because sometimes if you have your keys and it's metal, and then you have something else that's in here, you can kind of ruin it. You can end up scratching things on the inside here. And these are, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but these are their ultra light mesh packing cubes. I think these are like the extra small size. They come in 3 packs, $15. It's nice to, like, I just put rolls of film or anything where you don't want things to, again, scratch. So that's why I have it in here. So let's say I just did happen to put my keys in here, but I'm putting something else in there that I'm worried that maybe they'll collide. It's nice just to have this little packing cube in here just in case. Alright, so let's dig inside here. Waterproof zips, which is nice. These are not YKK zippers, but I find Peak Designs, their own zippers are pretty darn good. And in here is their packing cube. And I forgot what size it is. I think it's the Camera Cube V2 extra small. That's the size of this one here. And let's just pull it out on its own here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, I have something else in here. This is the Wotan Craft 5-liter shopping bag in Cordura. I love this thing here. Always have it with me. I'll pack this out the way I would typically pack out, but so I'll just put this off to the side. Alright, so this is the inside. This is a huge cavity. You could put a lot of stuff in here. This might seem really weird, but here's like a 1-gallon container of apple cider vinegar. Let's just see. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't close, but you kind of get the size, right? You could almost put a gallon container in here. All right? The shape is a little wrong, but look at that. Almost a gallon container in this. So that's how much room is in this bag. But once you put the packing cube in here, then access to all these little other pockets it's not that it's impossible, it's just not that great. But once you have this in here, it takes up most of the space. But if you are wanting to carry this 7-liter sling as a camera bag, you can get this extra small camera cube. And in here, you can remove this little rigid lid, and then you can just fold this in, back, and behind like this. You can just kind of tuck it under so you have quick access. So this is how you can use it as a camera sling. And in here, I have the Leica Q3, and this is my limited edition coupe camera shop. I'll put links down below. And also have the Deluxe 8 right here. So you can put, I mean, here's an M4 with a light meter that easily fits in here as well. And then Q3 inside is like this, right? So you can put 2 mirrorless cameras in here, or you can put like a lens or a flash and a camera. So it's a decent size considering like it's a 7-liter bag. But again, this pretty much takes up the entire interior space. So personally, I would not use this bag in that way. And as I mentioned now, so now that the cube is out, there's no dimension to this bag, right? And so now you can't completely cinch this up like this, pull this, and it really cinches down like this, and it makes it more of a triangular shape like this, and you can see that more. Here's the 2-liter. I reviewed it. The one thing I liked is, again, even for 2-liter, the strap comes off, and so I thought maybe I could just kind of use this more like a dop kit than a sling. But if you are used to more that bum bag, fanny pack, 2-liter size, then this is great. If you like the Peak Design kind of design aesthetic, but it's a pretty plain looking 2-liter, so to me this is okay. I might, maybe Camera Girl would use it. Maybe if I'm really needing to go super light like a 2-liter, this would be like a dop kit with a strap. But for me, this was okay. But you can see it's more of a triangular shape. It does not square up, right? And I thought maybe if this squared up more like this, then this could have maybe gone to maybe a 3.5 liter. So this bag, triangular. You pull the strings here. You can also make it triangular, or just loosen it up like this here. Loosen it like this, make it more square, and then as you saw, you can almost put like a gallon kind of a container inside here. And so in here, you have a zip pouch in the back, and you do get the cross-body stabilizer strap as well. So if you are bike riding or on a motorcycle, or if you're jogging and you want to stabilize, you can just connect this onto the bag, one side, and then the other side to the strap, and then you can stabilize it. So that comes with it. And inside the zipper, there's 3 little pockets, so you can put batteries or memory cards. And then on the outside of the zipper, you still got 3 more little mesh pockets here. And then the other side, there's nothing, just the name and the branding right here. This is basically the other side of the front here. And you know, Peak Design always has like hidden things, so maybe there's something I'm missing in this bag. But again, I like the contrasting gray instead of it being all black in here. It's not like a black hole where you can't find things, although the bottom section here is black. So maybe if this was also light gray, that would have been nice. See how it's just kind of a shiny black. Alright, so how would I use this? Well, as I usually say, I would carry my camera around my neck, my main camera that I'm shooting. So if I'm shooting with a Q3, this is going to be around my neck, and then all my EDC stuff will be in here. So let's just make space on here, and I'm going to show you how I would pack it out. Alright, so first thing is, always have a dop kit. This is Peak Design's wash pouch in small. Now I know they do have a new tech pouch in small. Previously, the tech pouch to me was way too big. I think it's basically the same as the tech pouch, except this does have that little hook on the back here, right? So if you're in your hotel room, you want to hang this, and this is just a small wash pouch with your toothpaste and your deodorant and your shaver and stuff like that. But I've been using this as my tech pouch here. Flashlight, mini tripod, my wallet, change pouch. Basically my main dop kit like this. And this would fit inside here. So whenever I go from one bag to the next bag, dop kit follows me. And so far, this Peak Design wash pouch in small has been the perfect dop kit for me. So that easily fits in here, and there's still tons of room. Next thing, again, as I showed you, this is my 5-liter Cordura shopping bag from Wotancraft. Again, if I'm out and about and I go shopping and I buy a few things, it's nice just to have a shopping bag with you. And this is one of the best investments here because it's Cordura. It's sort of like that wax canvas. It's a ripstop material and leather bottom on here, and you just just looks cool. So I'll put this in the back right here. So personally, I wouldn't use any of this organizing in the back here because I have my own DOP kit to organize everything. And if anything, I would shove like maybe flashlight, pen, something quick access along the front here if I need it. Alright, so still tons of room in here. Now this is my Anchor battery pack here when I'm out and about. PD USB-C as well as USB-A, and I have a Lightning and a USB-C cable, so I can either charge up my camera or I can charge up my smartphone when I'm out and about, so that will fit in the back here. Or in fact, it could probably, yeah, it'll just easily fit in the front section here. So there you go, battery pack in the front. Here's my Plotter Japan Daily Journal Organizer with my Kaweco brass pen. This could easily fit in the main compartment here like that. And I still have quite a bit of space in here, so let's... Alright, so here I basically packed my Leica Deluxe in one of these Wotancraft camera pouches. And so let's just say again I have my main camera on my neck, and I still want to either carry a digital point and shoot or maybe even a film point and shoot. Just fit that inside here. So there you go. That now it's getting a little bit tight in here, but still fits. Let me just see if I can kind of force it to fit here. Yeah, there you go. So it'll fit inside here. It looks really dark in here, but let's just zip it up. And there you go. All that in here. This is to the max loose, so I can still tighten it up like this. And if I wanted to put a little tripod here, then just grab something here. I have these two Ulanzi tripods. This is the MT44. This one goes up to about 4 feet, so I actually shoot a lot of YouTube videos with this one here. And this is smaller, MT16, great for tabletop, but both of these ones, easy, you can just kind of slip it through the bottom here. It is kind of loose, so you have to figure out a way, maybe like with a carabiner or something like that, for it to not to fall out. But see, you can put like this, or if you have a jacket or something, or sweater, you could just kind of put it along the bottom here and carry it around, or just use it as something where you just kind of cinch things tight like that if you want to keep everything snug inside here. So this is pretty much full. It looks square and cube-like because it is pretty darn full. I've filled it up as much as I can. And so let's pull everything out so you can see what's in here. Again, a film, my Deluxe 8 wash pouch DOP kit, my daily planner, my shopping bag, and finally my battery pack. And then these are the little mesh pockets, the extra small 3-pack, ultra light. And so like I said, you could put like rolls of film, anything where you don't want things to kind of scratch up against each other. It's nice to have these pouches with you at all times, even if you don't know if you're going to use it or not. It's just nice to have like this. And that's it. All that fits inside this 7-liter Sling. And so this is great. I like how it has no dimension if you have nothing in it. I personally like to organize myself and have my own containers, so I don't need all those extra pockets, but they don't take up much space. So if I needed this rear zip, I could still use it. If I don't want to use it, I could just leave it. It's nice and flush. The straps can come off if you wanted to take it off, because all the Peak Design, this little loop system, can take them off. You could take these off and attach them on to other things. And then if you're traveling, this could just easily just fold up, and you can roll it up and put it inside even your carry-on. If you need to expand your kit, so let's just say you're traveling somewhere, I would probably use this on the plane. This is what I would put underneath my front seat. So you would have your passport, your notepad, your headphones. Here are my Sony WH-1000, whatever these things are called. These Sony headphones can easily fit inside here. Again, you saw I was able to put almost like a gallon container, so look at that. Easy fits, and you can still throw in your DOP kit like that, right? So there's lots of space here. So if I was traveling, DOP kit, headphones, battery pack, little point and shoot, all of it would fit inside here. That's why personally I wouldn't use a camera cube, because it kind of defeats, at least for me, it defeats the whole purpose of having a Sling and having all my EDC items with me. But here is the camera cube, the extra small if you wanted to get it. It's regular price $59. The 7-liter Sling, regular price is $89. This is the 2-liter Sling, comes in multiple colors just like the 7-liter Sling. It's the $59, so it's basically it. It's a $30 difference. And so, like I said, I'm okay with this. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I like larger bags. And so right here, you can see the organization in the back. It's like a mini version of the 7-liter, but not exactly. In here, I have 2 more of the little mesh pouches. In here, what do I have? Yeah, here we go. So I have a little Godox flash, and I have a Harlow little iris light. Have those separate here, so it won't scratch up anything else, and this won't get scratched up. Leave that in here. So I might end up just using this as a dop kit and just take the strap off. Alright, so let's clean up here. Let's kind of put stuff back in the way I would use it. Like this. Like this. Battery pack in the front. There you go. Alright, so that's it. 7-liter outdoor sling from Peak Design. I'll have affiliate links down below. If you have any questions, let me know. I do enjoy using this. On days where I just want to quickly go out, grab something, and not be overly complicated, have a really discreet bag that doesn't really scream, I have expensive stuff. I know some people are like, Taka, you're always reviewing these expensive bags. I like all types of bags. I do like Peak Design. I like a lot of their inserts, less their actual full-size bags. They're really well thought out. This is a nice stealth bag, and that's what I like. A 7-liter stealth black bag that can expand. You can't put camera cubes in here and make it into a camera sling if you want, or just carry stuff. Thanks for watching, and happy shooting. Peace.